Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today. I'm Lisa Beddoe here with Jordan Schreier once again. Chris is working. We'll be checking in with him again a little bit later as he's talking about a big shredding event up in Grand Forks today.
Got to shred all the documents.
Got to keep Jordan as close as possible. You're talking. You have some vacation coming up, and that's probably because I've had you work with me extra, and you're just like,
all the extra time, and now I'm like, I need to get away from Lisa for just a little bit.
Fly somewhere far away. No.
Although probably on Friday we'll be like, hey, want to do something after work together?
Yeah,
okay, yeah, might as well.
We do a lot of lunches together and text you and call you after work. It's been like 5 minutes, so.
And we are normally just a foot apart from each other, so we need to stay in contact.
One of the things I love, like there's so many things that I love about you, but your love of music and singing.
Love music so much.
Last night was a big night with the Billboard Music Awards.
It was, and I'm so mad that I actually missed it. We talked about it on the show, and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to stay up late, and I'm going to watch it. And then I ended up reading because there's this book that I'm super into right now, and I don't know why, I just didn't feel like turning on the TV, so.
It kind of made me feel a little bit bad. You're like, yes, I read, and I'm almost done with the book. And I was like, well, I was watching Cardi B and Taylor Swift. Right now, I don't know if people at home are big hockey fans. My husband is like a huge hockey fan, and now it's the Stanley Cup playoffs. So I feel like, and they last forever, so I don't see him at all. He's downstairs, he's watching hockey.
They do all of that stuff seems to last forever. You're like, is this a year long? Like it ends and then we're right back to it again. He
came up between periods and he tried to talk to me. I'm like, no, this is my Stanley Cup playoffs. I was like telling everybody to be quiet. I was like calling my girls to my daughters. I'm like, Taylor Swift is going to be opening the Billboard Music Awards. We're huge Taylor Swift fans. I have gone a couple times. I even brought Marley. She's almost 11. I think when she was 5, I brought her to her friends.
You're the coolest mom ever.
It's probably a little bit soon at 5.
No.
We were so excited. We talked about how she, just released me. You're the one who played it first for me.
Yes, it was like 4 in the morning, and we're putting our makeup on, and she's in the other bathroom, and I'm like, Lisa, you got to listen to this. The door's open, by the way. I don't just walk in. But anyway, and I was like, you have to listen to this song. And I put it on, and she's like, oh, yeah, this is good. And I'm like, wait till you get to the chorus. It's going to blow you away. You're going to love it forever.
I do. I feel like it's the song of summer. The video is amazing, and She did open the Billboard Music Awards last night on NBC, and we're going to get a little taste of that. Because I'm thinking maybe the party is still going on in Vegas after the big awards night. Some big names came away with some big wins. Stephanie Stanton has a wrap-up.
The winner is Drake for Scorpion.
The Canadian rapper came up big at the Billboard Music Awards.
Drake.
He won 12 times overall, including top artist, and sent a big thank you to his mom.
You were always there to give me a ride, and now we're on one hell of a ride. So thank you, I appreciate it.
Cardi B scored 6 wins, including top rap song for I Like It and top Hot 100 song with Maroon 5 for Girls Like You.
Maroon 5 ain't here, but I am.
It was a night to remember for Las Vegas native Brendan Urie. He opened the show alongside Taylor Swift and later performed with his own band, Panic at the Disco. All before winning Best Rock Song for High Hopes.
Wow, this is kind of insane.
The winners for Top Duo or Group sent their fans into a frenzy, some even to tears, celebrating the South Korean boy band.
Just let's keep dreaming the best dreams together. Thank you. I love you all.
In between the awards, star-studded performances, including Madonna with virtual versions of herself and Colombian singer Maluma. An animated alley cat was part of Paula Abdul's song and dance trip down memory lane, while Mariah Carey also turned in a medley of her hits. A musical resume that earned Billboard's Icon Award.
To anyone who's ever told me that a song I wrote helped save your life, I thank you, because you saved mine, and I'll be eternally grateful.
On a night where music took center stage. Stephanie Stanton, NBC News, Las Vegas.
We only got to see a little bit of Taylor Swift's performance.
Gosh. I'm going to see if that's like uploaded somewhere and try to watch the whole thing.
They were like Cirque du Soleil, like they had umbrellas and people were swinging from the ceilings. It was amazing. As I was watching that, I was like, and the Jonas Brothers, they were amazing. They did like their songs together. What's the new song, I'm a Sucker for You?
Oh, yeah.
And Nick, who is the cuter brother, I think, he kissed his beautiful wife as he was singing and walked by.
Was that the oldest or the middle one? I'm the worst at remembering which one. Joe's the youngest.
Okay, then he's the middle one.
I think he's the youngest.
I don't know. I don't know which is which. Also, when Jamie came up, that was what I just remembered. My husband came up from the hockey game downstairs and was like, "Who is this?" And we were like, are you serious? It's the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, okay, that's a
And
pretty
he's
big
like,
one.
I know. Well, I think it was just Nick by himself. And then he's like, well, now who is this guy? We're like, he's also a Jonas brother.
There's multiples of them.
There are
brothers.
3 of them. Just wait, one more is going to come into the picture. But yeah, and I was telling Abby Furchner this morning, because Abby Furchner from the Valley Today was helping with the show as well today,
Yep.
and she is a huge Shawn Mendes fan.
Well, she's going to his concert.
Yeah, she has tickets to see Shawn Mendes. And my 6-year-old, almost 7, Bailey said, Shawn Mendes is my celebrity crush. I like him. And I was like, what's that? Now, there's some country in there, too. Who is the Shay and...
Gosh,
something
who?
in Shay.
I don't know. We'll figure this out later.
They were singing a song, too, that both my girls were... I think they listen to more country music than I do, but loving it. This is my Stanley Cup.
Good. And also, I got so excited when I saw Paula Abdul.
Yes.
I love Escapades. And the reason I love Escapades is because in the middle of it, she gives a shout out to Minneapolis.
I don't remember that.
Do you know that part of the
No.
song? It's in the middle of the song, and she says that. I know
love
all
it.
songs with Minnesota references because that's
You're
what they
from
teach you in grade school in Minnesota. But also Mariah Carey. I saw Mariah Carey perform.
Did you?
Yes. All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Where?
And in front of the White House. When that year would have been 2015? No. 2014 or something like that. I went to the White House Christmas tree lighting, and she performed All I Want for Christmas Is You. And Aretha Franklin was also there, and she performed Oh Holy Night, which was phenomenal, like one of the best experiences ever. But yeah, Mariah Carey got some pipes.
Dan and Shay. I had to look it up.
That's it.
Dan and Shay, amazing. Mariah Carey, I'll admit, I watched the first half and then I got tired because we get up at 3 in the morning. So I really wanted to
pretty
see
accurate.
Paula Abdul, because I did see her in the beginning, you know, when she was there. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's going to perform. And I knew Madonna was going to perform. I love Madonna.
Oh, Madonna. How can you beat Madonna? I also saw Madonna perform.
Did you really?
When I was in the audience of the Ellen DeGeneres show once, and saw
I'm jealous.
Madonna perform. Yeah, now that I'm saying it, wow, that was kind of neat. But she didn't do any of her like big songs, you know.
Did she do, like, her new
trying,
stuff?
yeah, which I
hate
kind
when
of
they
get
do
mad.
that.
I know, I get mad too when these people they try to do their new stuff, and I'm like, no, you are not
can
rich and
sprinkle it
famous
in.
for that stuff. You're rich and famous for your other stuff. I want to hear you sing that. But I mean,
You know,
either way.
we talked about this, or I did earlier in the week. We went to the Oak Ridge Boys
Yes.
together. Well, we had others with us, but we went, and they played all their like classics.
Oh, Elvira was
Yeah.
the show closer, and everyone was so incredibly
They
excited.
played like one new song, maybe
Yeah,
two.
a few new ones, but you know what? It was okay. They didn't overkill. I thought it was a perfect setup. But also another person who performed last night, Kelly Clarkson.
I love her.
She's so good. She rocked the stage. She apparently had a melody of the year's biggest hits, and she also showed off a bit of her rapping skills. She took on a Cardi B song. Do we have a take a look?
I like diamonds, I like stones, I like shine, I like $1 million deals. Where's my pen? Y'all, I'm Sonny. Call me Cubby, Kelly, banging, body, spicy, mommy, hot to Molly.
Nice.
That was good.
I almost felt like a little country though. It's like a country rap.
Yeah,
band,
she
like-
wasn't quite as like quick as Cardi is. Also, I'm a sucker for a good background dance troupe. You know, when they're all in the same outfit and they're doing their thing. Like it just.
She was like,
show.
and the dancers that Kelly Clarkson starting off the show right after Taylor Swift was my favorite part too. I mean, she is amazing, and it was like a medley of all your favorites. You're singing along, and I think Cardi B was like, yeah.
Oh,
I like
yeah,
it.
she was here. Well, and also what an honor to have one of your songs be in a melody of the
Yeah.
year's biggest songs. I mean, yeah, if someone wants to do that with something, I'd say go for it.
Of course, we know Kelly Clarkson. Well, apparently, I didn't know she could rap, but we know that her strength really comes with ballads. And she also slowed things down towards the end of the show by performing her song, I'm Broken, and it's beautiful.
Can someone just know me? 'Cause underneath, I'm broken and it's beautiful. I'm broken and it's beautiful. Yeah.
I like that song too.
That was good.
Kelly Clarkson can do no wrong, and she's doing everything right now. Plus, she's a mom. You know, she does The Voice. She's
Yeah.
hosting shows. She's singing music. That was
She
at
is
least, and she
insane.
I didn't see that performance, so I didn't see that dress. But she was like, I love when they're like constantly changing their dresses.
Oh,
She
yeah.
looked-
I mean, it's a production. You're putting on a show. You want to make people excited about what they're seeing. You got to do the costume changes, or,
Oh, yeah.
you know, the wardrobe changes, I should say, halfway through. But she is, I think, I was having a conversation with someone, and I was like, who is the most famous American Idol? You
I
know?
only remember Kelly Clarkson.
Well, the argument I always think was Kelly Clarkson or Carrie Underwood.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
and
Carrie
so
Underwood's
that's
done all right for herself.
Yeah, right. I mean, she's also like incredibly
Carrie
famous
Underwood,
and like still
yeah.
super relevant.
Super big, yeah.
And I have to give that award to Kelly Clarkson. And I like country music. I'm not saying that because I don't like it, but I mean, she was the original American Idol. And
yeah.
when did that come out? 2000, 2001, something like that, right?
was a
Right
long
around
time
that
ago.
time. And she has had like hit after hit after hit, like since then has been relevant in the music industry.
There's so many things that I like about Kelly Clarkson too, though. Like she just has been so honest and real. Talks about parenthood and
Talks
just-
about like trying to lose weight.
Weight,
And she
I
was
was
like,
gonna
I
say.
hate running on the treadmill. And I was like, me too, Kelly.
Yeah, I mean, she's been up and down with her weight and talking about how the pressure that she had on, you know, and I just think, you be you, and
Yep.
I love it. And she always looks amazing. Like,
Yeah,
no
I
matter
mean,
what
where
weight
do we
she's
get this
at, I love
idea
her.
that you have to be a size -5 to
Right.
look great? Like, no, you can look great however you are,
It
as
does
long
make
as
me
you love
sad,
yourself.
especially on those you know, I mean, I don't know that they're like that on The Voice, but I think about her on American Idol when she felt like, you know, she was like her very
Yeah.
smallest, and they didn't even consider her small. And then I think, yeah, who puts a weight limit on pop stars?
Yeah, well, and when you have a voice like that, who cares? Come on.
She is so much fun, and I love. Apparently, she's just very well, like a super fun, well-connected person. Everybody like goes and parties at Kelly's house. Like I heard that she
isn't
was friends with Blake
her
Shelton.
mother-in-law or stepmother-in-law, Reba?
Yep, there's some Reba connection there too.
I'm actually pretty sure, yeah, her husband, I think, is Reba's stepson.
I think something like
Or something like that. Yeah, I don't think they're related by like
or her
blood.
sister's neighbor's
but
dog Waters.
Either
Dog
way,
Walker's
Kelly
brothers.
Clarkson and Reba have some sort of a connection, and I love it.
Killing it.
I know.
Love it.
Some good stuff. Oh, well, we're going to move on here a little bit. You might have already seen people that they start piling their stuff up on the curbs. You drive North Fargo, I feel like, has a ton. I've already
Yes,
driven
like 2
around.
weeks ago.
Yeah, it's been going on for a while now. But cleanup week, it's like a holiday. Literally my favorite time of the year. It starts on Monday for the FM area. And if you haven't done so already, it gives you the opportunity to maybe declutter some of that stuff. Marie Kondo, your garage and your basement. Get rid of stuff that doesn't bring you joy.
Tidy up.
Put it on the curb.
Well, I was thinking about all the stuff that's out there with this rain.
I know, that's
icky.
sad. It's going to get all the wood's all going to get warped. All the stuff that has like cushions or anything is just, it's not going to be fun.
Well, if you're planning on doing some of this, make sure you're separating your items. These are rules from the cleanup crews. Items like household garbage in one area and your furniture in another. Items like electronics, paints, and oils, and yard waste. Those are things that the city will not pick up during cleanup week. These are just some of the rules. If you want to see a full list, because there are some rules, a lot of them I feel like are common sense, but if you want to take a look again, go to valleynewslive.com and click on the hot button.
And every city in the metro is slightly different, so you got to be aware of that too, because West Fargo will take things that Moorhead won't, or Moorhead will charge you for things that West Fargo won't, because I live in Moorhead, you live in West Fargo. And we were talking about that today, and you're like, I feel like I'll put anything out there.
West Fargo, like all year long, they are amazing, because I feel like we're still like, you know, small town, huge small town that's like, we'll take care of you. You just put that out there and we'll
They'll
pick it
take
up.
care of it. Yeah, I know in Moorhead there's some limits on stuff, but yeah, that on our website, the hot button, go to the Cleanup Week website, and it'll have all of your rules and regulations. And my favorite thing to do is to go around and pick up the junk.
Treasures.
I like to go scrapping. My favorite thing to do. Already, my friends have been texting my friend Hannah texts me. I only really have one friend besides Lisa Nadeau. Anyway, she has been texting me about all the stuff she's picked up in North Fargo already, all this wood stuff, because I like to redo furniture. And so I have some before and afters. My parents also come up all the time. So this I legitimately got on the side of the road. Someone left it on the side of the road last spring.
Most people would think, look at that junk.
Yeah, that old rusty cart. It was a little wobbly.